Hotel Darkhaven, somewhere in the north, hidden among the ever-misty forests and dark waters, stood an old hotel that locals called Darkhaven. The tall, black stone building seemed lifeless during the day, but as soon as the sun set, yellow lights flickered in its windows, as if the hotel itself was slowly waking up. One rainy night, a traveler named Alex stopped there. He hadn't planned to, but the road was too dangerous, and the glow from the windows was the only sign of life in the endless wilderness. "Welcome to Darkhaven," said the woman at the front desk. She was unnaturally pale, and her voice sounded muffled, as if coming from the depths of a well. Alec took the key and headed down the long, carpeted hallway. The silence was heavy, swallowing even the sound of his footsteps. When he finally reached his room and pushed open the creaking door, something on the bedside table caught his eye. A torn, yellowed note. "If you're reading this, you still have a chance. Don't listen to them, don't trust what you see, and most importantly, do not stay past 3 a.m. Alec frowned. Some kind of joke? He tossed the note back onto the table and went to take a hot shower. But when he stepped out of the bathroom, the note was gone. His pulse quickened. The door was still locked. He hadn't heard anyone enter. Maybe a draft, he thought, though there were no open windows. Shaking off the unease, he climbed into bed. But at exactly 3 a.m., a whisper outside his door pulled him from sleep. "You're almost ready." Alec's breath caught in his throat. He sat up, his heart pounding. The voice came from the hallway, but the shadows shifting under the door weren't normal. They moved like they had no bones, changing shape in unnatural ways, as if they weren't cast by light, but by darkness itself. Something started scratching at the door. "You're almost ready," the voice repeated. Alec rushed to the window, but it wouldn't budge. He tried to think, was there another way out? But the room was different. The wallpaper, the furniture, nothing was where it had been. It was like he had stepped into another place entirely. Then the door slowly creaked open. A figure stood in the dark hallway, tall, thin, its face hidden behind a black veil. Slowly it raised one long, sharp finger and pointed at him. The floor beneath him wavered, like waves rocking a boat. Alec tried to scream, but the sound was swallowed by the emptiness around him. His body felt lighter, as if something was pulling him out of this world. Darkness swallowed him whole. The next morning, another traveler arrived at Darkhaven. The same pale woman stood behind the front desk, handing him a room key. When he entered his room, a torn, yellowed note lay waiting on the table.